You won't believe it, but the deep ocean holds a secret that sounds like a myth. Imagine a creature so strange, so structurally bizarre, that when scientists first saw its preserved remains in 1898, they thought it was a stitched-together hoax. They thought it wasn't real, but it is. And right now, as you watch this, it's out there, hiding, gliding through a world of crushing pressure where almost no human has ever set foot. This isn't just a fish. This is the Goblin Shark, the aliens of the abyss. To understand the Goblin Shark, you have to understand its home. It lives in the midnight zone, thousands of feet below the surface. Down here, sunlight doesn't just fade, it vanishes completely. The ocean is silent, freezing, and unforgiving. The weight of the water above would crush a human ribcage in seconds. Yet, in this void, the Goblin Shark thrives. It has adapted to a world where there is no plant life, no warmth, and almost no escape. It is the king of a graveyard. In the total darkness of the deep, many creatures have evolved to create their own light, bioluminescence. They glow to attract mates or distract predators. But the Goblin Shark is different. It is a stealth bomber. Its skin is flabby, soft, and a ghostly pale pink. Why pink? Because in the deep sea, red light is the first to be absorbed by water. To any creature down there, a pink shark is effectively invisible. It is a shadow within a shadow. While other fish are glowing like neon signs, the Goblin Shark is a silent, invisible ghost, drifting closer and closer without ever being seen. Look at its body. It's not the sleek, gray muscle of a great white. And then there's that snout, a long, flat blade called a rostrum. It looks like a deformity, but it's actually a high-tech sensor. It's covered in thousands of tiny pores called ampullae of Lorenzini. These allow the shark to feel the heartbeat of its prey through the water. It doesn't need eyes. In total darkness, it can detect the tiny electrical signals of a fish's nervous system. Even if you hold your breath and stay perfectly still, it already knows exactly where you are. But the most disturbing part, the part that looks like a special effect from a horror movie, is the jaw. Most sharks have jaws fused to their skulls. Not the Goblin Shark. It uses protrusible jaws. When it finds a fish or a squid, it doesn't just bite. Its entire mouth shoots forward on a set of elastic ligaments. It snaps out like a biological slingshot, grabbing prey with needle-thin, nail-like teeth and pulling it back into the abyss. It doesn't chase its food, it simply reaches out and claims it. Scientists call it a living fossil. It belongs to a family that dates back 125 million years. This creature was swimming in the dark while the T-Rex was roaring on land. It survived the asteroid that killed the dinosaurs. It survived the ice ages. It has remained almost unchanged for millions of years. While the rest of the world evolved, the Goblin Shark didn't have to. It found the perfect way to be a monster, and it stayed that way. It is a masterpiece of prehistoric design that nature decided never to fix. Why have we seen so few of them? Most sightings happen by accident, when deep-sea trawlers pull up their nets and find a pale pink ghost tangled in the mesh. Every time one is brought to the surface, the reaction is the same: confusion and shock. They don't look like they belong on Earth. In 2003, over 100 were caught off the coast of Taiwan. But since then, silence. They retreated back into the trenches, away from our lights, away from our cameras. They prefer the dark. We have explored less than 5% of our oceans. If a 125-million-year-old nightmare like the Goblin Shark is what we know about, what is hiding in the other 95%? What else is down there, moving in the silence, watching, waiting, and completely unknown to the world. The real story isn't on top. It's underneath, in the dark, where the things we haven't named yet are waiting for us to find them.